Hello all, welcome back to a new stream from me, Cecil, and my son.
Hello, I'm Leo.
And yeah, in this stream we will starting to bring the climbing system. And before we start, I will take a big thanks to Mana Station. We have become the Eternal Temple version 1.5. I have created here a little in our testing scene, a little area with this model. And yeah, that's what we do. We were climbing later here up on this. And yeah, we will here in this room. And in this room we will later bring a chest and a teleporter and so on. So we come down later. And this will be more for interaction. I think that will be the next parts. This year, the climbing system, we will create this in two parts. The first part we will start here. This was the basic, and in the second part we will fixing some little bugs and bring in when the character jump on this wall and press E. I have think for this controller it's a good station when we are come on to the wall and we press E for interaction, so he going and climbing. So, and now before we start with that, in the last tutorial we have make here interaction sit, and we added here a problem when the player run on it and press E, he sit not right on it. So that can be fixed here when we going on sit down, and when you make here the every frame and here on the rotation the every frame, and you create a weight. We have here 1.8 for it. Then here we make a new state for stand up, and this is when the input magnitude are greater, he going to end sit, and that is what we have creating at the last. So now we can test it here. So you'll see I can run, and when I hear and press E, he going and sit. So I run and sit. Okay. And when I press other key, he stand up, and I can go normal. So that was a little fix on this. It was in the last tutorial a problem for us. So so we have fixed it when we make it here every frame in this position every frame, and yeah. Okay, so we can set the sofa off here. Okay, and we're going in our animator on a base layer, movement no weapon. So we have here jumping, we have here interaction, and we create a new substate for climb. So that will our new substate here, and you will see what we can do here. So for the climbing animation, I use from Animation Bandit this normal movement pack from the asset store. So, and let's see what we have here. I have here raw climb, and you see here this is what we are using for. And at first I'm looking for animation. I type it here, stand wall to climb. So see here, stand, no, that is up 1 meter. So I think that is, yeah, stand up to wall 1 meter will be good. So put it here, stand up to wall, and for this we need a new parameter. We need a new trigger parameter from any state. Make a transition here, and on the parameters make a new trigger as climb. So this will be here in condition climb as true, has no exit time, and he going in this stat. So that is good. And now we need a new blend tree here. This is our climbing blend tree. So, and we make here a transition with no conditions at the moment. This is exit time, and we go in here in our blend tree, and we need a 2D freeform Curtisel. Or I think better is simple direction will be better. And we have here the two parameter what we have created in the last tutorials. So we have say this was the flute what we getting from the get axis input keys. It was for forward and backward and left and right. And on this, when the player is climbing, I will, when he press forward, he climb up, and when he press backward, he climb down, and left and right, yeah, he climb left and right. So we need here direction. So and now create a motion field for it, and we're looking here for wall climb idle 0, and we're going here, and you must see this animation pack is the problem. Not all animations are in loop time. So you see here we are here in the climbing. So when we take our player here, we will climb. So okay, that is the first. So and that is the idle will play when we are not pressing, and that was 0. And now we take the others. So and take here one more at the moment, and we need here wall climb 100L here this, and that is when we are getting down. And the problem is here what I have say, we must edit it, and we must take a loop time. When we are not a loop time, we press 1, we go down, and when we press down again, he will not going down. He are in the blend tree and he do nothing. That is a problem. So go back here, and we have see here speed, and we have here -1. That is right. That is okay for us. But I think a little bit better will be we make it at 7, -0.7. And now here on the next we need a wall climb 360 here, and here we must edit again. We must give it a loop time, apply. So and here we say this will be the positive value of this. This is then for bring it here. This is when we are climb up, and this will be for climb down. So you can see here, I make a speed up, and here when you're down, see you go here. So now we have here the next thing what we need is wall climb climb size. So this, and here's the same problem now. We have here in a loop time, you see some animations have it, some animation have it not. So, and here we say 0, and here 7. So this is for the left. And at next, bring a new motion field on it. This is wall climb. So, and here 0 and 7. So we have 3, and when we press forward and left, or forward and right, we need for this some more motion fields. So here we need a wall climb 135. That's here. So let me see here, edit, same loop time, apply. So, and this will be minus 0.7, and here 0.7. And now we need other wall climbs 200. This all the same, 7 and 7 for this, and here we need edit, we need loop time, apply. So, and we need a new motion field for it. So we need here wall climb right, and this will be when we are press forward right or forward left. So that will be 0.7, and here 0.7, and we need a new motion field. That is the last motion field of that. This will be wall climb 315. So let me see here, edit, I forgot that we are bringing a loop time on it. Saying this package are $70 or 70 euro, and in this package you must very much fix. So, and here's the same, get here loop time. So okay, so I hope I have not forgot with the loop time on it. And last I was creating, I have many problems on it, so I've seen loop time here not, and so on. So that's not so good for a package for this price. So, but it's okay. That is our wall climbing, and now we need, when we are go back from the climbing, we need a dismount. Dismount the wall. Wall climbing, dismount 1 meter to stand. That we will bring it here in it. This is when we are go down with it, and so for this we need condition. Make it here a transition at the moment, and here end bool, and we need a flute for high. So, and here we say as first condition is end as true, and the second condition will be the high, and on the high say less than 1. So, and now we need as I have creating the transition, so when we are going back to the ground, so he going at automatical in the dismount. And the second is we need other transition when we are climbing up and when we are climbing when we are up. So we need for this second animation, and I look here for wall climb dismount. So let me see. No, this not no, that is not what I have. Or wall climb mount. Dismount, 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 dismount. Here, mount to stand. That is what we need. And we put it here in it. And we make a transition to it here. And on this transition, we bring here the end. And as second, we're saying here the high must greater than 1. Here we have less than 1, and here we have greater than 1. And then going here to our states, movement idle, and we say the same here, states, movement idle. So that is all what we need for our creation here in the animator. And now we will starting to bring it in our game here. So we're going here. This is our temple wall that will be climbing up. So, and at first, let's see here, this is what I'm creating, and I need a cube here. So I bring the cube here. So and I create a new layer, and this layer we call it climb. So in this layer, that is for climbing. So I'm going back to our cube here, and now I will the cube, make it a little bigger. So this will be our climbing area. So make it here. So go down. Okay. And here we're going up. So that looks good. Here. So and now I bring this in it. So here. Put the ivy off at the moment. Go my cube. So that's okay. and I say here mesh render off. I need only this collider, and here I call it climb, and the tag is untagged. And now I need a other cube, so you can duplicate this. This will not climb. This will be the full, and we call it climb trigger. And this cube is climb area. And here, this put this off at the moment, and this make the mesh render on. Better to see for us. A little more. And from here, okay. So. And here, say that is the trigger, the fold, and the mesh renderer off. And on this, we will bring FSM. So we call it climbing. So at global start phase. So call it start. And this state is when our player are going in the trigger. So we are here looking player going in. So we need here an action for a trigger event. So, and we say trigger event is player, and as next this will be press E key, and here we call it press E. At global transition, press E. So I think that's yeah, it's okay. And we need one more here. That is trigger stay, and we can say here go to press E, and we copy this, bring it here, and this is trigger exit, and he going back to start phase. So this is our first what we need. So looking for a test, not maximize it, better to see here. So I'm running to it. So, and then you see here, we are here in it. And when I go out, I'm out. So, okay. That's it. So that can be clear. So, and as next we need here a get key down, and this is for the EK, and this will be start our climbing. So call it start climb. So make it here at global transition start climb, and we put here climb. So that's it. So we're going in climb. At the moment I put our player here in. This will be a little bit faster as when we are walk every time. So okay, main camera here. Okay. So, and yeah, this can be down. So here is our trigger. So we are here in climb at the moment, and when we are climb, we need the action set trigger, set animator trigger, and we need this here for our player. Can put the player here, and we have here say climb this, and this will be here climb. And now when we are climbing, we see he jumped a little to the wall or on the wall. We must set from our player maker the fall detection that must be set off. So we need FSM enable. So going here, and we need from player it, and we'll say here the fall detection what we have created before, so it will be off. So and now other FSM will be off, and this is from our main camera here, and we need here camera, motor, and so on. That will be off as next, and we need going here on player, lock it, going back to our climb trigger, and from player we put here the character. No, enabled here. So bring the lock off, and this will be set our player controller off. So, and the next is we bring the player at set rotation, and the rotation at the front of the wall. So we need here our player. So, and we're going here on the y-axis here, this angle will be 0, and this is not in a volt, it will be safe, and this is every frame. So we can test it. So here, going on it, and I press E, and you see, can walk up, but we are not in the right, and the camera will be fixed. So see here, player at the moment 0. So I make it not maximize. So going here, player is 90. See here, front of the wall is 90. So we're going here, climb trigger, work on it, and we see here 90. So, and when he is on the wall, I make it on, can see it a little better. So going here on the wall, and you see here is in the wall, right? So here, see, it's in the wall. So how can we fix it? Now we take it, and for this I will put this on, and here is our player, see not more, and we put it here out. So see when he walk up, that looks good. Left, okay. Right will not go. So okay, so and for this is, when you see here, the position is red, is the x-axis here. So we need this. I put it off. Client trigger here, and we need other action is the set position here, and this will for our player. Going here, player on it, and we have, say, the x-axis here, every frame on it, and we say here on self. Yeah, I think that's okay. So make a test. So, and you jump on and see, forgot this to make it on. And you see we are here on climbing. That's look good. And so we have other problem. See, when I press down on the button, or when I go up here, so you see we are here in the air. So this will be fixed. No.
This was we fixed this. I was like, I'm believe I can fly. You were something flying. This we fixed it.
Yeah, we are not flying around, or we are not here in this air. So this will be fixed now. Before we fix it, we make it this on and the climbing area on. So we have this all on. I think that's okay. So now for the climbing area, I'll make it a little bit higher. So okay, that is this. So to bring a climbing system, we need go in our player again in a movement, and here when we are on climbing, you can see when I press A, we have not maximized to see what the problem is. So going here on it, press E, and the problem is we are here in the walk idle. So, and you see here, this is going all over the walk, and when I see going here in this, and we have no slew and roof for the climbing. So we need here a climbing system or create it. So we make it here a new state, call it climb. And for this, we are going here in the climb. So we need going here, here, and climb. So here, climb, and now this must be as global. So in this climb, so what we will create in this climb? At the first, I will say going on our main camera, make this here. I lock it, go back to player, and we take this from the modified vector script on it, set property, and we have here the lock camera, and we make it on. So that's the first what we need. So we open it again, and the next is we need a set animator flute here, and now here the high will be 0 with no dump time, and this will be every frame. So that is the first what we need. So then we need the input keys on it. So what we have creating here and a walk. So we have here the get axis. So this is, we are in the next state. So we need this exit axis here. So, and for this, we need the set animator flute here for direction and for this too, and bring it here in it. And here we say no dump time. So this is this work a little bit better. So I'm going back in the animator. On climb I have found a error on it. So I think it's here. Yes, I have forgot loop time. So apply. So then we will go back to our climb trigger here, and we create a next state. This will be called inclimb. In climbing, and we say in climbing. So, and we need here a weight for it. One, think it's okay, and we're going back in the climbing. And now we need a send event here in climb. Send event here. Game object FSM specific. This will be our player. FSM is movement, and we're looking for climb here, not delay, and not every frame. So not an asset store. Going back to player. So, and I think when we have all creating right, we are here in it. I hope so. So make a test. So we are here, and we're going on it, and I press E, and we are in climb. So, and I can move up, right, down, left. So, and now we have the problems again with this. This is not my climbing area, but he climbs. So what can we do for it? So in this we need a raycast and raycast 2 with ignore all triggers. And for this, before we start with this, we have here last for the fall detection the raycast creating. We create empty, and here we call it for climbing. So, and we need 4 raycast positions. So we need 4 raycast position on it. So create here empty, and for this raycast position, the first is raycast front. This will be raycast front. And now we see here, okay, what can we take for it? We see here 1, and here -0.3. So, and I go here, raycast front. This will be come from here. See, this is the point. From here, you will shoot the raycast here to it, and we duplicate it. We need another. We need raycast down. Down. Oh. So 1, and for this is better when we are here, say 3 and 0. Or I might make it minus. It's better. So see, from here this raycast will go down. Here we're looking when we come here on our ground so he will stop for the climbing. So now we duplicate the front again, and this will be for left. Let's make it here 1, and for this -3, and here we will put at 3. Or for we have the left will be -3. So let me see. Yeah, that's okay. And we duplicate this. Make it back here. 1 -0.3, and this is not minus, this is plus, this is for here, so it's okay, and this is the raycast position right. So okay, so going back to player in our movement, and at the first we see here from game object specific, and the first what we need is the down. So and I will looking what we need for it for or maybe make it other. We make it at the first. I say we take it here, not the down. We make it other with the down. Make it here the raycast front, and from direction here 1, and we say a distance of 3. We ignore trigger colliders, and we need we need a new event here. This, and this will be climb up. So here make it climb up, bring it here, climb up. Yeah, so we make it at first when we are go up, climbing up, then we will take this. And to come to this, we say when he not hit more, then he will going climb up, and the layer mask here is not a full, is climb. So we say here a red and a debug. So and climb up. We must set in this climb up we set animator bool as first here from user owner, and we take here the end, so he can finish his climbing, and we say here this put it here, we say 1.5 on it, and as next we're going back to climb trigger, going climb, copy this, and we're going here player, pass it in and enabled it. So I think that can work. Let's test. So we are here. So press E, move up. See, I cannot more change my camera. So, and now we're going up, and we are here on climbing up. So, and you see we are here and climbing up and not here, and I cannot more go in, cannot really walk. So when we are here in climb trigger, we are here. So we must fix it. So for this is in climbing here, we need a new state added, and we say climb finish or climb go end. So and here we need climb go end. Climb go end. And here is we need here a trigger exit. This copy and we pass it here. So he is going on exit. And yeah. So we going to end of it. So we must say here other state climb end. So here climb end. So here's climbing. Well, it is here, not in this state, and this going to climb go end on it. Yeah. And in this we will put it all on here. So going to climb end, and what we have make it here off. The main camera will be here enabled. No, not here. Here and here. Back with it. Back with it. So here climb go end. Make it here. This are on. And we going back in our player. So we have here lock camera mode. As this will be off here. Later we created in the camera motor and so on, self state with the lock mode, but now for this is it's okay. I think it's so we make it lock mode off, and now we create here other function await here, and the climb end. I'll say 0.5 climb end on it. And for here, we will going back to and climb end. We'll go back to our normal walking. So if you can copy this, pass it here, and this is not climb. This is walk idle. So and we're going back here. We're going in movement, player, movement, here in walk idle. So here, when we are climbing up, so we are in this idle. Idle. So let me see. So this is okay. And now we will hear the fall detection. Make it on. The fall detection is enabled. And we need a wait for here. And we say 0.1 back to start phase. So I think that is all what we need. So we can test it. So make it this here other and climb end, and here to finish. So So, and we're going here and climb up. See, camera not moving. We are here in climb. And here you say on trigger exit. So, and I am on exit. See, I fall down. And here this is the next bug what we have. And the problem was from the climbing area. I think we must have a little bit higher. This is a trigger. It's okay. And the climbing area here. So, think that is better. I hope so. So, press E. Yeah. So, and we up. We are here. We are up here. And when we are fall down, landing here. And see, that is the other problem. So, we need here in our in climb get key down in climb. We put it here. So that is it. And yeah, we need the other stations. This will be creating in our player for the other Rekas. So we have here, this is our climb up. This is finished when we are climb up. But what is when we are climb down? So how can we make this? So at this is we need here a state for I can climb down. We climb down. Climb down here. And now we need here in this action for float compare. And the first will be speed, global speed. And the other 0, 0. And when it less is, we're going in climb down. This will be every frame. And here we're going on it here before. We copy this. And here we put the raycast in, and this is not the raycast for the front, so we need it here for the down, the raycast down, and we need here the direction -1. Here we make it 0. So the distance will be 1, not 3. So, and we need here a new state. So we call it climb stop. Climb stop. And here climb stop on it. Here climb stop. And when it hit, so again going to climb stop. So here. And we need here a finish event for it. So here. And when it not hit, he going in finished. And from finished, we make it here a next frame event. Here, next frame event. And here I'm looking for the next frame event, and we call it, whoa, here, climb. So we're going back and climb. So when we put the key down, the flute compare here will see, okay, the player put go down or climb down. So we take it here and going to this state, climb down. Here was a raycast from this position, and when he not hit it, he say, okay, I not hit. He going in the next frame event and he going back to climb. So that is not a problem. So when it hit the ground, so we're going here in climb step, and in climb step we need some changes. We need here this, and this. We copy it and we pass it here, and only one change is here this. So we have here from the animator from climbing here the two transition. This was when he on go down to the button, see it here. So, and this is what we will use. So we will see. So we are here. So I going on a wall, press E, and when I go down, I go not Y. Let me see what the problem is here. Okay, I understand the problem. And we have here climb, we must here default. So that is a problem. So let me see now. So going on the wall, up, and now we're going down. And yeah, you see, it's work. So and here it's a problem. So let me see what is here. The problem. We are here in climb, and when I press E, so we bring us down, start climbing. Y, put this here in the animator. E. Ah, that is a problem. So why we going down here? Take here a look. So going here on. So that is okay. See, here is our first, and press up, and you see, okay, you stop it. The character controller is not on. That is a problem. So going back here in movement. So here say finish, climbing step into this player. So put it here. Set property and we say enabled. So here so. So we test. So we go up and we go down and I press. Okay. He will go. The high is 0 when I press here. Is the condition wrong? Less than high, greater than 1, less than 1. So I look what the problem is at the moment. Make it make here not less, make it greater and less -1. So, and we say here okay. So and when we say here movement climb 1, for climb up we say 1.1 and here we say 0.5. So move up, move down, okay. So I'm now getting here. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, that was the problem with here. So we must heal less than 1, and we have say here greater than 1, and I have changed it here in the movement stat from climb as 1 all the time, and he must for climb up greater and for climb up he must lower as this. So okay, this is that, and become to finished. We need here at this copy this. So here we will bring the right for when he move right, and then I will, when he are not more in the climbing area, he will falling. So we say here that is okay, and we say climb, and we need a new state, and we say here climb fall, and we need here climb fall, add global transition climb 4, and we go back here our new raycast right. So when a no hit event here from this, you're going to climbing 4, and hit event you will do nothing, and we copy this, paste it here, and we need here the raycast left for it. Direction is the same. We have the other here from this axis, and here he going to climbing fall on left, on right. So, and let me see what we must bring in climbing fall. So we need here this knot, we need this, and we can go here in it on climb go, and this too. Going back here, pass it here. So we enable the character controller, we enable the camera motor, and we take the lock on back on this, and here lock camera not, this is on, this is on, and we need a fall detection here. Pass it here, fall detection will be on. So let me see how it works. And we are here, and now when I go here, climbing a little up, and you see I fall down. So when I'm not more in the climbing area, I go in here, and you see I fall down. That is the end of the climbing area, and yeah. So now we are here, and in the next tutorial we will bring some fixes on it. When I here in this climbing and I go up, press E, he will make a little jump up, or so see here, and not up, and this will be, you see this, and we have this problem. This will be fixed when I press every time the E key when I in climbing. And as other, we have another problem when the player are running on it, or when not running, when you jump and press E. You see here's a fall detection. This is next what we will fix. So yeah, I think that is all at the moment.